So to change it up, we're going to talk about underrated fragrances. These are fragrances that don't get hype, but deserve the hype. So these aren't fragrances you'll typically see pumped up on social media and a lot of people talking about them. These are great. I love them all. Let's hop into it. And per usual, guys, if you like fragrance deals, check out Fragrance by Joma Shop and Perfume online. They are listed down below. Joma Shop, you can also do designer shopping in general, watches, clothing, accessories. And then Fragrance By, if you're shipping from the US right now, because of tariffs, you have to go through Frag Flex, which is essentially owned by Fragrance By. It's just to avoid duties and tariffs. So I'll put information down below. There'll be a dedicated link there. Let's get into it. So number 10 spot is Marc Antoine Barras B683. This fragrance right here was the predecessor to Ganymede. So Ganymede is actually almost like a flanker of this fragrance. And I love B683. I think it smells wonderful. It's delicious. It's everything that Ganymede is, less the mineral-like vibe. So it's more spicy, fresh, energizing. You're going to get citrus accords when it opens up. You're going to get almost like a spicy floral mid. You'll still get a little bit of that metallic vibe in Ganymede, but I would say it's a little more mass appealing. Next up, we have Carthusia's Terra Mia. Now, Terra Mia is a beautiful fragrance from the house of Carthusia, which is an Italian niche fragrance house. So this fragrance right here smells like roses, chocolate, and vanilla with a touch of oud, or more like a dark wood accord. This is absolutely beautiful. In the winter, this would shine. It's heavy, it's warm, it's cuddly. Fantastic Valentine's Day scent. I think you women might want to wear this on Valentine's evening, actually. This just smells super sexy. So next up, we have Laboratorio Olfattivo's Cosmo. I always preach these guys just because I love them. I think they're such a great house in general. This fragrance right here, it's a really interesting, energizing green fragrance that almost has like a woody base. So this fragrance is, you're going to open up with citrus. You're going to have almost like dew drops, really green. It kind of reminds you of waking up in the morning. And then as it dries down, you get this spicy blonde tobacco accord, this almost creamy sandalwood. And all in all, it becomes this really nice, sophisticated signature scent worthy fragrance. So if you women or men out there are looking for a new signature scent, this is something I'd recommend. We have Prada L'Homme Intense. So L'Homme Intense, I don't know why people don't type this one up, but that's fine. I'll keep smelling good. L'Homme Intense smells like the original L'Homme. So you're going to have that incredible accord of iris. It's almost like a soapy clean iris, really clean, really sexy, quite masculine. And then what they add in this intense version, it's like a dark spicy wood. It doesn't come across like oud. It's almost like a rough wood leather darkness. There's just something deep and rich about it. And it totally takes Prada L'Homme and flips it on its head, because it's that sparkling iris right in the opening of Prada L'Homme with some citrus, almost like it's light, but then right under it, you smell that depth of just a touch of a dark wood, a hint of leather. I wouldn't call this leather dominant. If you weren't thinking of leather, you wouldn't smell leather, so don't worry about that. But it's just the ultimate sophisticated black tie type of fragrance. When you're dressed up, you want to smell mass appealing, but very different and extremely high quality. Check out L'Homme Intense. Okay, so now we have Straight to Heaven by Kilian. This is one of my favorite fragrances of all time, really. This fragrance is just beautiful. It's perfect. It's a summer boozy fragrance. So it's rum, it's nutmeg, it's like fresh cut cedarwood. It's gorgeous. It smells amazing in the air. 2 feet plus projection, 12-hour plus longevity. And this is one of those fragrances you can wear just with a polo. You know, you're going to run errands, you want to wear this, you're going to smell sophisticated, expensive, an amazing scent trail, but also you can definitely wear this on an evening out, a dinner date, a wedding, your own wedding, whatever it may be. This is one of those perfect fragrances. And again, what I appreciate about this, as with a lot on this list, this smells totally unique. You can't find another scent profile unless it's trying to take this DNA, let's say, that smells like this. So Straight to Heaven is a must try, most definitely. So a huge sleeper next up. This is by Christian Dior, and this is called Sauvage, and this is the Eau de Toilette. I'm joking, relax. Next up, we have Dolce & Gabbana Intenso. So Intenso, in all seriousness, is a really good fragrance. A lot of the community doesn't like it, maybe because it's very forward with that almost herbaceous lavender note. When you smell this fragrance, you're going to get a lavender dominant fragrance, but like pure lavender, like that spicy floral, or, you know, a lavender mixture you can buy at Sage to put on your arms before you go to bed. Like, it's gonna make you sleepy. It's gonna make you calm, almost like a lavender bubble bath. It does this extremely well. There's a smooth, creamy wood in the base. Some people say they also get like a hay-like accord or something like that. I'm not saying you're gonna get that, but you're gonna get something relaxing, a little herby, and very, very forward in the lavender. It's like 95% lavender. It's a calm, soapy lavender fragrance, if you like that with a little bit of spice. I think it's beautiful. I get great compliments wearing this. You can wear this on a very calm night out when you want to smell intriguing. You want her to lean in to smell you a little more because it doesn't have the best performance. This is one of those fragrances. You're going to smell so safe, so sexy wearing this fragrance. You're going to get great attention from your date. Close quarters though, okay? This is not a beast. Dolce & Gabbana Intenso. Moving on up, we have Costume National Homme Parfum. So if you can find this for a good price, I'd say pick it up. This is like the quintessential holiday fragrance. So this one's really cool because it smells like, and there's a store here in Canada, I've said this before, called Michael's. You kind of walk in, you almost smell like Christmas wreaths with cinnamon and nutmeg and cloves, and you know what I'm trying to say, and like wood. That's what this fragrance smells like. It is amazing if you're chasing that Christmas holiday scent with all those spices and woods in a dry type of way without an overdose of sweetness or vanilla or this and that. This is as realistic as it comes. Phenomenal fragrance, still so strong off the bottle. And it's just marvelous for that season, for Christmas, for the holidays. Next up, we have, I'm going to butcher the name, Theodoros Kalontinis. This is Alluring Fig. Apologies if I butchered the name. So Alluring Fig is gorgeous because it's a fig fragrance with a little bit of that kind of green opening that a lot of fig fragrances have. However, there's a phenomenal DNA that this perfume house uses for their vanillas. So the vanilla in this fragrance is very, very sexy. I love smelling this one. It opens up very bright with almost fresh cut grass and juicy fig, all mixed in one. It's phenomenal. I mean, it's a 10 out of 10 accuracy as far as realism to fig goes. Fresh, gorgeous, just love it. Almost makes your mouth water. And then as it sits on your skin, that fresh green, say, sharpness, and I mean that in a good way, dissipates. So it gets less light and, you know, top heavy as it should. But this vanilla develops in the base to mix with this fig. And I'm telling you, this is one of those fragrances where I truly, truly mean it when I say the opening and the dry down smell like two completely different fragrances. Like you would not believe if you sprayed this after it's been on your skin for 4 hours that it was the same fragrance. The scent profile, the scent journey it goes through is phenomenal. It's an amazing fragrance. So you spray it on the day, fresh, fig-like, a little bit of sweetness, and then in the evening, you're smelling like a dark fig fragrance with a phenomenal vanilla accord. Can't get enough of this. So I gotta explore more by the house. This is the only fragrance I bought by them. I tried out a few when I was at a boutique, but let me know if you have any recommendations from that house. We are close to the end here. Teo Cabanel, oh la la. So I really do like this house. They make great French perfumery. I saw them in France too. I went into their boutique. Great house, great fragrances. This one I've always liked because there's something in this fragrance that smells nostalgic, but you can't really place it. You don't really know why. It's a fragrance of a lot of accords, you know, clean opening notes, touch of citrus, little bit of hazelnut, creamy woods in the base too. But on my skin, it's one of those bizarre fragrances that just comes across warm, almost like an ambery glow with creamy woods and a very nice creamy spice, almost teetering that tobacco spice, but not like a realistic cigarette tobacco. This is soft, subtle, just a little creamy spice, a touch of hazelnut, some creamy woods, maybe a little bit of sweetness. It's gorgeous. This is a comforting fragrance. It's a personal fragrance. You know, you just want to smell like you're in a good mood. You're not doing it for anyone else. Don't get me wrong. It'll get you good attention. It smells great. Such a unique scent profile, such a nice cozy fragrance that's very hard to explain. And I like when houses do that, when it's hard to explain their fragrances. So lastly, we have L'Eau d'Issy Pour Homme Intense. So this fragrance that actually went through a reformulation too. Here's that OG. Here's the reformulation. You can see the name change too and the color. It actually does smell the same though. I will say the OG was a little stronger, definitely. But this reformulation kept the same DNA. It's just not as strong, but still people will smell you. So what's this smell like? This is a crazy good fragrance. This smells like a $200-300 niche perfume. This is dry incense and wood with a touch of like that low dissy yuzu berry for a split second. So it's totally different from low dissy, if you know that fragrance. Fresh, aquatic, green, lots of yuzu berry, aldehydic, smells like the ocean, a little salty, beautiful. But this is a completely different fragrance. The intense version adds this really realistic incense accord without adding any vanilla or sweetness or making it smell medicinal or like a church or anything like that. At Shoppers Drug Mart in Canada, you can often see this on that shelf, that $20 fragrance shelf, you know what I mean? And it's there, like, I mean, 20 bucks. Definitely check this one out. It is so worth it. So that's Low Dissy Pour Homme Intense at the #1 spot. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget about the Fragrance Buy, Frag Flex thing. It's the same company. They're just making it easier for you guys in the US to shop. So once I sort out all the links, I'll put it down below. I might have to update them on this video. Appreciate the support, guys. See you guys in the next video.